Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to tell you why I think pre-built PCs are personally a scam. So as you can see right now, I'm on Amazon.com. I searched gaming PCs. I have the $500 price range. And as you can see, we have a quote unquote gaming PC pulled up. And I can tell you right now how I'm going to build this way better. So first thing we got to do, we got to go find our Dell Optiplex, this exact same one on eBay. And look, all of these same Optiplexes are like 80 bucks. Right here, this is the most recently sold one. I will go ahead and straight up. Oh, I can't add it to add to cart, but I can leave it here like this. And next we're gonna need our GeForce GT 740 4 GB. Again, we all know that they bought that off AliExpress for $5 or used on eBay. So we're gonna go on eBay and search GT 740 4 GB. And look, right here, 17 bucks. And normally it looks like you can get these between like 30 bucks. Like, here's a more fair priced one. I should be fair to the seller. $34. Looks exactly like the one they had right there. Pretty much. Now we need to go get our 16 gigabytes of RAM for efficient multitasking. I'm doing quotation marks. You can't see though. And if you come look over here, our thing already has 16 gigabytes of RAM right here. So we can count the 16 gigabytes in this thing. And yes, yes, I know that this is like the skinny model, but the not skinny model is still this like same price range. And then it has a 1 terabyte SSD, which look, I can go on Amazon right now. And right here, this Team Group T-Force Vulcan Z 1 terabyte SSD, which is honestly probably better than the one that's in there. And look, right here, I will literally compare the pictures. That is literally pretty much the same exact one for $28 right there. You got your eWays keyboard, mouse, whatever. Look right here, $215. I could build this myself. And it's not like this is hard to do, guys. Just go get a Dell Optiplex off of eBay. It's super easy to put in a GPU. It's super easy to put in an SSD and install Windows. Like, that's literally all you have to do. That is only going to take you like 5 minutes of your time. You don't even have to install any power cables on the GPU or anything. And that's why I personally believe that pre-built gaming PCs, especially the cheaper ones, are a scam. But I know what you guys are probably thinking, oh, well, this is super cheap. This is one of the cheaper ones. Here, I will go look at a expensive pre-built gaming PC, and I will compare it to. Now, before we get into the $1,000 gaming PC, there's something I would really like to clarify here. If you want to not build, if you want to get a pre-built gaming PC, make sure it's from Skytech or something like that. Like, for example, HP Omen, Asus, Skytech, those types of companies, you should go get it from those types of companies instead of whatever MTG is. And that's something I just wanted to clarify to you guys. Alright guys, I finally found one. I finally found one that fits the specification. Now I'm gonna go look PC part picker, and I'm gonna also look on eBay because some of these parts would have to be gotten used. And then I will go do my total. Since it doesn't properly list which Core i7 4th gen it is, I just have this one right here, Core i7 850 or whatever. Again, $35. Now let's go and we should go get that we need a GTX 1660 Super. And a GTX 1660 Super 6 GB is roughly like $100. This one's an OC, so it's even nicer than that one. And let's get the rest in PC part picker. Even though I know for a fact everything in this PC is probably used except whatever this is. Since they no longer sell LGA 2011 motherboards, I also have to get that one on eBay. See this one right here, this Asus one, 85 bucks. And then again, we got our super cheap LGA 2011 CPU cooler, which by the way, this Thermalright one is probably way higher quality than whatever ones they got a 20 pack of on Alibaba for 100 bucks. And then we gotta find our most lowest quality 16 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. And here, this is the exact thing they would use. Something like these Patriot Viper sticks. This is the exact same thing. And then of course we need our 256 gigabyte NVMe. Before I go get the NVMe SSD, I gotta go completely find a new motherboard that actually supports NVMe. Here, I know this one's a bit more expensive, $89, but this one supports NVMe. Now let's go get our NVMe drive. Here again, we'll go Patriot. We'll go slightly name brand. And then of course we can't forget our used 4 TB hard drive that's gonna die in 2 months. So roughly like 50 bucks, and this is a Seagate Barracuda, probably what's way better than they're gonna give you. Oh, and you can't forget I gotta go get the monitor and the keyboard and mouse and everything that goes with the PC. You can't forget that. So, back to our favorite marketplace, Temu. And here we have this one right here. 24 or 27 inch, 75 hertz, IPS, 1080p. And then you can't forget we need our eWaste keyboard and mouse and headset. Right here we got our favorite eWaste combo for 30 bucks. Alright, now let's go, now watch me add this all up. And there we have it. It would equal $460.37 if I just completely built this and bought this stuff from scratch. But here, since you guys probably clicked on this video thinking that I was just going to hate on pre-built gaming PCs the whole entire time, let me teach you how to shop for a good pre-built gaming PC. Take this one for example, something you want to look out for. You see the brand MTG? That's not a reputable brand like Skytech or anything like that. And you see how it just says Core i7? Like anything that just says Core i7 or Core i5, don't trust. And in 2025, come on, just get an 8 GB graphics card. The 16 GB RAM. Also, another thing is if you see it has like flashy numbers like 4 TB or 2 TB or anything like that, those hard drives are usually actually used and they'll fail in a couple of months. So you should really be looking at SSDs. Like I said, come on guys, it's 2025. Another thing is when you see it like it says that it has all these monitors and like it says that it has like the keyboard and mouse and everything. Trust me, it's not worth your time. The headset's gonna sound like it came from Five Below, the keyboard and mouse are gonna feel like it came from Temu, and the monitor is gonna look like you pulled it out of a dumpster. So let me show you, I will go find an example of what a good pre-built gaming PC should look like. And right here we have a $1,000 Skytech gaming PC. So you see this? Now I don't know if you noticed something familiar. i5 13400F, that is way better than the i7 you would have gotten. Everything here is way better. You can see over here we have a really good motherboard. We have an RTX 4060. So if you want to get a pre-built gaming PC, don't go looking at those. Don't go looking at the Amazon Choice, stuff like that. What you should be looking at is this type of stuff, Skytech, stuff like this. And if you want to get an even better deal on building a gaming PC, just build it yourself. But I understand that there's some people that don't really like to build it themselves. And look, this can literally do 1440p. And not only that, guys, like a decent gaming monitor for like beginner gaming 1080p is like 100 bucks. A decent gaming keyboard on Amazon is anything between like 30 and 50. A decent gaming mouse is like 30, 50 bucks. For example, this is a perfect example of why you shouldn't trust those. This Acer Nitro gaming monitor, which by the way, Acer, really good brand, and Nitro is just like their gaming line. Look, 109 bucks, 109 bucks, 165 hertz, 1080p. And then look, we can go get a decent gaming keyboard too. Look at this one for an example. By the way, if you're curious, I know this isn't like Logitech or anything, but it's still pretty like a decent brand. You can get like a decent like beginner gaming keyboard for look, 30 bucks right here. And this will give you a way greater experience than any of those keyboards that any of those pre-builds will have. And then same with the mouse. Look at this. Logitech G305 Lightspeed wireless gaming mouse. Again, 40 bucks. Look. Guess what? Those quote-unquote gaming mouses that come with those gaming PCs, they don't even come with those side buttons. Neither do they even come with that DPI stuff. Like 12,000 DPI, the most you're getting for one of those quote-unquote gaming mice that come with those PCs is 1,000 DPI. And I'm just explaining this to you guys from you guys buy your gaming PCs. This is why I personally think that most pre-built gaming PCs that like for example you see on Amazon are a scam. But I literally just explained to you guys right now how you can do a whole entire pre-built gaming PC / setup, and it's pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap. Like for example, this is a $1,000 gaming PC. Compare that to the other $1,000 gaming PC on Amazon. Go get that $1,000 gaming PC on Amazon. Sure, you can get like 200 FPS on Fortnite on the lowest settings, and you're still gonna get horrible stutters. Compared to this, you can get like 300 on Fortnite, again lowest settings, but no stutters at all. Same with like, for example, this can play AAA title games. Go try and play a AAA title game on that. It's not happening. And the same with this monitor and keyboard and mouse. Like I know these stuff is more expensive. Like this right here is literally as much as the keyboard and mouse and headset included, but like it's worth it. It really is. Like cuz me personally, that type of stuff that comes with like those pre-built gaming PCs, I've never gotten it before cuz this PC did not come with it when I bought it pre-built and like upgraded it. But if it came with it, it would have gone straight to the trash, honestly. Like look, hear this. You don't hear that with a pre-built gaming PC. You don't get that type of, and this monitor right here is literally better than mine. The one I'm using now, this is literally better than the one I'm using now. So, just trust me here. This is the only video guide. Like, just trust me. Please trust me when I say this. You do not want to make the mistakes that so many other people have made. And for example, here's one of their cheaper options. It's still really good. Like honestly, you're better like because they still have cheaper options. Like for example, this Skytech. I'm still looking on the Skytech website. Which by the way, the prices on the Skytech website are way lower on Amazon, but they still have cheaper options, and they're still better than those other ones. Like for example, you were getting. I know this is a 1650, but you were getting a 1660 with the $1,000 gaming PC. This one's $650. It's acceptable to get a 1650 for that. Because the $500 one's honestly not even worth it unless you're like. But if you really want to get a really good $500 gaming PC, just go refer to my video that I made on how to get the best $500 gaming PC. Link below. By the way, it's a YouTube short. It'll only take you like 5 minutes. But yeah, it would be super appreciated if you guys could drop a like and subscribe and comment below. I want to hear your opinion too. I want to hear if you guys ever bought any of these crappy Amazon pre-built gaming PCs. Like, just drop a comment below, drop a sub. It would be very appreciated.